Hey guys, how's it going? Ghostly Rich here today, and today we have a chair that arrived. It's the Hampton Bay. It's one of those egg chairs. It's gonna be very fun to check out. There's your model number if you're curious on this chair, or well, your product ID, and then yeah, I'm unboxing it out here because this is not gonna fit in my house. I just lucked out with the vehicle that I had come, so if you have this delivered, chances are you're gonna be unboxing it on your doorstep. I could probably find some awkward way to bring it inside, but why bother when I can just do this? Oh, perfect. Perfect distance. Just put this off to the... Actually, I guess I won't put it off to the side. Oh no. Oh my gosh, it's a big blow-up thingy. Ugh, as I trip over the box. All right, let's take a look. So, we'll put our big blow-up thingy there. There's the cushion. Holy smokes, that is a big cushion. Put this off to the side. It's huge. Some arm rest pillows. Wow. Lots of cushioning. And then, it's the Wika. This thing is huge. Holy smokes. Are these two strapped together? Oh, it is too. All right, I'm gonna have to grab my handy dandy right here. See if I can get it. Aha. How many are there? Well, there are quite a few. Let's see. 3. And this one will be fun. I need to find a better angle. Ooh. There we go. That was close. Okay, now that we've gotten to this step, now it's time to unbox it one piece at a time, hopefully. Make sure. Either way, I'm gonna pull these 2 pieces out and we'll just set it up in the bedroom. These are huge. And there's your parts. So it comes with your parts, your 2 halves of the egg, the stand, that. And we just have to bolt these pieces together. Give me one moment to get this upstairs. What did you purchase? What did I tell you about online purchases? Look how big this thing is. What am I gonna do with this? Mika! The last time I gave my dog the credit card. What are we supposed to do? Well, I guess I'll start building. I better kick the dog out though, otherwise she's never gonna let me bolt this thing together. I have to flip this piece upside down and bolt that on first. Oh boy. At least it comes with all the parts and instructions. Let's take a look, crack this open, go from there. Lots of cushions. And this chair is gonna have a pretty nice view. So the first thing we're gonna wanna do is put this off to the side. We will get after this in a second. If you want, you can peel this off. I would leave it on. It protects the edge. Just grab this. It's huge. Mark up your walls. And then the next thing you're gonna do is peel off all the foam off this one. And then, so peel off all this foam and then take your chair bottom and place it on here. But first, like I said, just peel this all off. After you unwrap it and lie it on top, you'll notice that on every single corner, there are little tags, except for the front one. There's no tag. See how in the center here, there's no tag, but there's one there, there, and there. That's how you know which way is forward. So make sure you take that no tag end and place it towards the front opening. After you do that, we're going to need, I believe it said the DD screws, which are right here. So we're gonna need all these right here. And let's see if there's any washers. Apparently not. We're just putting the DD screws in. So for right now, pull out these screws and pull out this Allen key. When we go to put these in, just put them in by hand a little bit. You're not gonna tighten them yet. You need to just get all these screws in first. If you go and crank one down, the rest aren't gonna line up and you're gonna end up stripping them. Actually quite surprised. They preloaded the screw on the washer. That's why it didn't tell you to unbox any washers. And another cool fact, the Allen key is a ballpoint, so if it's on a weird angle, you can still use it very nice. Usually they don't give you those for free. So hold on to this for your future projects. Once you've hand threaded all of them in, you're gonna start to tighten them down. Now, if you ever have one that it starts to go a little cockeyed, what I suggest you do is you back turn the screw and then start to turn. So go one turn back and then it'll try and relieve the threads. And then, like I said, just very little pressure at first. Now, I just started to tighten that one down. Next, we're gonna go into star configuration. We'll tighten this one. And then that one, again, I'm just doing it by that. Then we jump to the other side. That one's actually already a little bit tighter. Then down here, we'll go off to this one. And then the next one. What this does is allows for equal pressure all the way around, so it's not going to be cockeyed on the stand. So once we've done this and we've got all these tight, next thing you're going to do is go back to that center one. You're going to go a little bit tighter. For me, I can already feel it. And again, with these, I'm going to just start to go now and do this. Now don't go too crazy with these. You might be scared, but I'm going to tell you now, if you go nuts with these, the chances of stripping are pretty high, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to strip it out, and everyone hates when you all of a sudden go from tight and then you screw and it goes loose. So just make sure these are snugged up really good, and if you want, check them every now and then. But don't go he-manning. Like, if you're having to try and use two hands to tighten these, you're definitely going to strip it out and you're going to hate life. So just tighten them up like this in that star pattern. That right there is now tight for me, and then I'll go to the next one. And that should do it. Those washers are gonna keep it, or help keep it from backing out. If you really wanted to, you could also buy a thing of Loctite and you could go nuts with that, but I'm not gonna do that. I just wanna keep the bolts tight, but not He-Man tight, because if you He-Man, then it breaks. All right, rather than show you these last two bolts, I'm just going to finish them up and we'll cut in from there. This thing is huge. I can't even describe it. Next thing you're gonna have are these two little brown pieces. Slip them in. These are gonna help hold that top on. Next thing you're gonna do, unwrap that top and slide it onto those two posts. Okay, now that the top is on, we're gonna take those screws out. You're gonna need those 4 screws, those 4 nuts, and those 4 washers. Once you have your 4 bolts, take them. They'll already have the washer on them, just like the other ones. You'll just drop them in here, just so that way we're 100% sure we're lined up. And we are. The next thing you're gonna wanna do is take a washer and a nut. And you're gonna put the washer on first and then put the nut on, and you're gonna just hand tighten them onto each. Make sure that they're all on there, and then from there you'll notice these are nylock, so they're not gonna be that easy to tighten in, which is good because it'll make sure that they don't back out. Gotta love nylock nuts. I will give Hampton one thing. I've had their stuff before and it's usually really cheap. They've actually put, like, this actually looks like wicker and feels like it. Yeah, they still have that plasticky stuff right here, but it actually, like, this feels really nice. I'm surprised. Everything feels a little bit better quality than I'm used to seeing from them. So, like I said, just do this, grab your wrench that they give you for free with your kit, and then you can slowly tighten them after you've threaded a washer and a nut on each of them. I didn't quite show you, but see how the nub, there's like a little bit of a rounded area. Make sure that's aiming down because that's the part with the nylock. Once you have these all tightened down, you can cinch these up, and if you want to, I wouldn't suggest just going full crazy on one. I would tighten this one down halfway, like to a point where you're like, oh, that's about halfway. Then do all 4 of them, and then cinch the 2 front ones up and then the 2 back ones. But I don't think it's really gonna matter. Just cinch them up, and if something looks a little bit off, loosen one side and tighten the other. So, let's go over it. We've tightened these now. Like I said, I half tightened them all, and then I crimped down a little bit on these. So I went from here, and then I did the 2 backs, and it cinched it up just nicely. Next thing we're gonna wanna do is put on these cushions. This thing is huge. Okay. Definitely good for bedroom stuff, but outside you'd probably stain this pretty quickly, I must say. All right, and then it just goes right there. And then you'll probably end up cutting these tags off because they'll just annoy you. And that already, nope, it's good. Like I said, the Hampton base stuff is usually like really questionable quality, but this is ridiculously cool. Look at that. That is nice. I want to show you how big this is. Like, I'm 6'2". Wow, that you sink right in. And you can still look out at the mountains. You can't tell me you don't fit. That thing's huge. Oh, there we go. Is that nice? It's Mika approved. Thanks, Mika.